There's a stage there. Jim, go up.
Thanks for being here, everybody. I think I'll just stand down here. My name is Jim Plowman. I'm the Commonwealth attorney here in Loudoun County, and I want to thank everybody for coming out to this event, especially Brian Crosswhite, the owner here of Cajun Experience, for hosting us. And thankfully, we've had a nice evening here for Susan. I'm not if any of you are going to the convention here on the 18th, I'm not asking you to write my name in for Lieutenant Governor. You have enough choices already. But specifically, you have one very good choice, I think. And what do we have, seven? Seven of you, Susan? Okay.
We wish it was 6, but yes, there's 7.
We wish it was
one.
We only have one.
Now, there's nothing wrong with choices, but in this process, there are good choices, and there are some choices that are maybe, well, I won't say they're not good choices, but they're less optimal, let's say. And I know when I saw these candidates running for lieutenant governor, some of which I have met before and some of which I've spoken with, some of them I know casually here and there, professionally, and I thought, I'm just going to sit back and watch and see how they conduct their campaigns, see how they carry themselves. And sure enough, one by one, some of them gave me, and when you have that many candidates, you're kind of looking for reasons, and many of you may like, but a lot of times you're looking for reasons not to vote for somebody. And it's easy when you have 7 to say, okay, you're off the list, you're off the list. And sure enough, over the weeks and the last month and a half or so, things kept coming forward in all these campaigns. And you see, okay, here's a reason I don't need to vote for him or her. I don't like their attitude. This person is aligning themselves with people I don't really care to associate with in this arena. And slowly but surely it got narrowed down, for me anyway. And I don't know, many of you that are delegates here have probably over the last 2 weeks had your fair share of phone calls, polls, questions. I just have 3 questions for you. It'll be real quick. And, sure enough, I found myself, when I came to the lieutenant governor question, I found myself saying Susan Stimpson. And because, number one, I think she's the best candidate. She's put her best foot forward. And she's not one of, let's call them the establishment types that are business as usual, and this is how we do things. And I think that brings a lot to this position. So that is why I'm supporting Susan Stimpson, and that's why I've answered that way on all those polls. Who do I need to recognize here? A few folks. We got our clerk of the circuit court here, my good friend Gary Clemens.
Hey.
Who's processing Greg Stone's permit as we speak.
He doesn't process them, he just gives them out right here.
Mails them. I don't know what he does with them. But he gets them out to you. That's important. We've got our 10th District Chairman, John Whitbeck.
Hey, John.
And we need to give special thanks to 2 people that organized this event and made this happen, Kristen Kalina and Ed Levine. And Brian Reynolds, I guess. Since he's filming me, I'll make sure he gets my good side. And but with that, I do want to offer my support to you. I wish you the best of luck. I know you're going to do well in this convention. You've worked very hard, and you've earned it. And with that, I'm going to turn the microphone over to my friend Ed Levine.